morning. Happy Friday. It's the weekend. And before we get on to that weekend, let's do a nice Pilates stretch so you're all limber up for whatever you have plans for, and hopefully it's for outside. Forgot to check the weather for the weekend. All right, so that being said, Pilates stretch. All right, so we're focusing on lengthening, and straightening, okay? So if your arms are like this, I want them like this. All right, reaching from wall to wall. All right, lengthening those ligaments and tendons and muscles, fascia. You're reaching, reaching, reaching. All right, and straightening. So if your leg is usually like this bent, try to straighten it a little bit more, and if not, all the way. Core, right? I want that core engaged the whole time we're there, okay? So rib cage up, belly to the back, right? Pull it up and in, let a big deep breath out, and that's your core engaged. Okay, so let's try that. And of course, sorry, range of motion. All right, so if you can only reach back this far, try reaching a little bit more, okay? That's what we're trying to increase. We're trying to increase length, um, range of motion, and form. All right, so slow it down. It's nothing fast. Just enjoy and breath work. All right, use your breath work to lengthen and get that range of motion. All right, let's go. Nice big arm circles all the way up and around. Reach for the sky and the front and the back for 3. And the other way. 1, 2, and 3. Hi, Linus. And the other arm. 1, 2, and 3. And the other way. You want to play 2, and 3. All right, let's do big shoulder rolls all the way up and around. Up, no, stay down, off. It's not time. It's not time to play. It's time to exercise. Stretch. 2, and 3. Arms are out, all right? So shoulders are back and down. Let's reach those arms out. We're reaching from wall to wall. All right, let's reach, relaxing those shoulders. Okay, your rib cage up and belly in. Let's reach those index fingers. Reach from wall to wall. Loud fingers. Feel the tendons stretching. Oh, and the ring fingers. And the baby. Reach, 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 reach. And let's come across for 4. 1. Swipe that wall in front of you. 2. Belly in. 3. Squeeze in the back. And 4. And the other side. 1. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 2. 3. And 4. Awesome. Let's do 6 circles. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And reach for the sky. Slowly swaying side by side. Nice big deep breaths in all the way to your belly and back out. And gradually getting bigger in this way, pushing that rib cage all the way out. Really good for the upper rib cage, right? It's way up there. So really push the rib cage out to. Okay, reaching for the sky. Gotta move. And let's do 6 full body squats. So we're coming down those side walls, reaching, booty back. Big breath out, big breath in. And with all those big breaths in and out, we're filling up those lungs and stretching them to their fullest, emptying them, squeeze those glutes. Make sure the weight is distributed evenly over both feet. Exaggerate your breath work. Let's hear you. Big breath in. Let's do one more. And all the way up and all the way down. All right. Hip circles. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1, and the other way. And the other way. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to go up onto our tippy toes. All right. And we're going to do the Barbie walk. Walk down the mat on your balls of your feet and the other way. Turn. And let's turn around and the other way. Awesome. And down on 1, up on 2, squeezing those calves. Squeeze. And down. All right, we're going to do some footwork. We're going to roll that ankle. And the other way. And let's go on the side of that foot. Oh, I should just, oh, I could back up, right? So you can see, oh, gotta go this way. There we go. All right, roll that ankle just so you can see. All right, we're going to go on the side of that foot. And on the other side. Spending some time on our feet here. All right, up on those toes, pushing your arch forward. Roll across those toes. Awesome. Foot comes down and we're doing the plantar fascia stretch. So grab that shag carpet with your toes and bring it into your heel. So you're bringing your arch up and down. Arch up. Try to wiggle those toes while the arch is up. It's a little hard. And down. And give it a little shakeroo. All right, let's do the other foot. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right, other way. And again, move over here so you can see. I don't know what's wrong. I got these 4 lights coming down. Okay, on the inside. Engaged feet are so important, guys. Up on that foot, keep them lubed up, keep them always moving, right? That will prevent falls. Okay, down, plantar fascia stretch, shag carpet up. Shag carpet up, wiggle those toes, and give a little shake. All right, we are going to stand nice and tall, rib cage up, core engaged. All right, we're going to we're going to tilt our pelvis, just that tiny little bit. So just a nice little tiny tuck. All right, bring your right leg up. Okay, so when you see, if you can see, not my belly button. All right, so tilt that pelvis a bit. You want your hips to be kind of as straight in line as possible. So tilt those hips so that they're engaged. All right, now let's just roll your wrist and your ankle around. Other way. Okay, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, wave, and down. Oh, shake it. All right, and the other leg. So set up, tilt, leg comes up, rolling. Whoop. If you're having problems with that balance, right, ground that big toe, other way. point, flex, point, flex, wave, shake it, and down. Awesome. Let's give it a nice little shakeroo. Good stuff. Okay. We're just going to work those tiny muscles in those arms. We have small arms, reaching from wall to wall. Reach, 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 reach. We're going to push forward. You have weights in front of you. You're pushing forward. 2, 3, and 4. Turn backwards. Push it. Shoulders are relaxed. 3 and 4. And let's push down. 2. Feel the muscles working. And where they are pushing up. 2, 3, and 4. And 4 circles. And backwards. And shake them out. All right, we're going to do our legs now, our glutes. All right, so we're going to go feet shoulder width apart. All right, let's bring our hands to our chest in prayer. All right, and we're going to go down nice and slowly, coming all the way down to a squat. All right, pulse it nice and slowly, belly to your back, belly in, rib cage is up, right? We're just slowly going to pulse it all the way up. Working those tiny muscles, squeeze those glutes. And now we're going to come down. Pushing the booty back. Don't forget to breathe. Pulse it. And we're pulsing all the way up. Start tucking that, squeezing those glutes. And squeeze. All right, let's just get that heart rate up. We're going to start with step 1, 2, starting with your right leg. All right, we're going to go right, left, kick, right, left, extend, and then get your arms going. Your rib cage is up. Core is engaged. One more. Kick it and extend it. Let's do the other side. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend, then the arms go. Okay, you're standing nice and tall. Be proud. It's a beautiful day out there. Getting a little humid. But we're not complaining because you know what? That white stuff and cold is coming soon. And again, I love it. I'm not complaining. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do side lunge crunch. We're going to stay in the side lunge for the first one. So booty goes way back. Outer foot flat on the floor. Just feel the stretch all the way down your inner leg. Let's just slide across to the other side. Outer foot flat on the floor. Feel the stretch. And other side again. Other side. Back to center. All right, let's open up those toes. Bend those knees. Bring your elbows up to your knees. And to your chest. Tilt that pelvis. And let's come all the way up. Squeezing those glutes. Awesome. All right, we're going to do side lunge crunch now. So for 8, side lunge, knee to elbow. 1, keep that belly in and rib cage up so you're nice and tall. 2, 3, 4, booty back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's do the other side. 1, 2, my goodness, it's humid. 3, I'm already sweating. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. Okay, we're going to go squat and extend. Feet about hip width apart, a little bit wider, shoulder width. Okay, squat it down, booty back, and then we're going to lengthen from side to side. Keep that belly in. One more per side. 1 and 2. Woo, I am really hot, guys. Okay. Need a drink of water. I don't have any. Okay, let's stand at the end of your mat. No, here, let's just, sorry, tilt that a little bit. There we go. It's better. All right, let's reach all the way up to the sky. Okay, belly in. Reaching, 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 and let's come down those side walls. Coming down to ragdoll. All right, staying here for a bit. You can pulse those feet out. Keeping that belly pulled into your back. And heels come down, fold those arms. Do a nice neck circle. And the other way. Big breath in. And out. Awesome stuff. Let's have a small bend in those knees. Wiggle those arms, okay? We're going to roll up our spine vertebrae by vertebrae. So have weight distributed evenly over both feet. Pulse those those knees a tiny little bit as you start to roll up, okay? So find that lowest vertebrae and then roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring that belly to your back, chin to chest. Roll those shoulders back. Reach for the sky and back down. Soft bend in those knees, and let's have your left arm longer than your right. Okay, we're going to open up that right side of the spine now, vertebrae by vertebrae. Pulse it, finding the lowest, and then roll all the way up, feeling every vertebrae. Open up. Roll those shoulders back, up, and back down. And again, this time, okay, right arm longer than your left. We're going to do the other side, left side. Pulse it until you find that lowest vertebrae, making sure that your weight is distributed evenly over both feet. Roll up and back down again. Let's walk those hands out to downward dog. Pulse those feet out. Push that heel into the mat. And when you're comfortable to bring those heels down, bring those heels down. Push away from your hands. You're up on those knuckle pads. Big breath out. Your belly's being pulled up to the sky, your hips. And let's just sway slowly side to side. Keep that belly being pulled up to the sky. Nice controlled breath work. Feel the stretch right from your elbow, even from your pinky, all the way down to your knee. Awesome. All right. Back to center. Chest is being pushed to your knees. Bring that right leg all the way up behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right arm. Always in every pose, make sure you have one big breath in and out. Straighten that leg out and let's bring it into your chest for 4. 1, and all the way back up. 2, 3, and 4. All the way up to the sky, and let's bring it all the way through to your right thumb. We're in low lunge. We're going to stay here for a second. All right, just stretching it out. Awesome. All right, let's bring this right arm all the way up. Look at those fingers. Bring it back down. And let's do the other side. All the way up. All the way back down. Switch legs. So high plank. Push those shoulders back in. Bring the left arm up. Let your hips just sink. Don't push them. Gravity works. Bring that right arm up. Down. Other side. And down. Switch legs. We're back to the beginning again. Right arm. Left arm. Both hands together in front. We're going up to high lunge. All right. Power up. Belly to your back. Reach for the sky. All right. We're going to go up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay up high. Turn that back foot. Turn that back foot sideways so that we are in warrior 2, right? And we're going to swing that left arm all the way up and around for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the other way. 1. Try to keep that arm nice and straight. 2, 3, and 4. Nicely done. Let's bring our hands back up. Turn that foot back, pointing forward. Right, we're in a nice high lunge. Let's bring those arms all the way down to the inside of that right foot. Drop that left leg. We're going into lizard, so let's wiggle that right foot, out to the edge of the mat. Open up this leg. And let's bring this leg in and out for 4. 1, in and out. 2, just for 3, and 3. All right, so stay on that outside foot there. If you can stay here. If you can go down further, go down further. If you have a yoga block, and I want you to breathe for 3. Awesome stuff. Come back up. Let's wiggle this foot back into the center and go up onto your heel. All right, so your hip is above your left knee and your knee is underneath your armpit. We're going to push our booty back. Push it back. Feel the stretch on the back of the leg. And then if you can, widen your arm stance and bring your chest down. While you're bringing your chest down, make sure that hip is over top of the knee. Pushing your booty back and breathe. All right. And then come back up and let's bend this left leg. Okay, reach back if you can, and just hang on to that foot as you push your hip flexor forward. Drop that knee, come all the way back, and let's get right back into plank. All right, nice and slowly, bring that foot back. Hands underneath shoulders, belly to your back, and we're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7. Push those shoulders into their sockets. 7. What comes after 7? Before 7? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop those knees, go into child's pose. Let's drag those hands down the mat to your knees, up your quads. Roll those shoulders back. Bring those hands back down to the mat. We're going right into downward dog from here. Okay, let's push away from those hands. Nice big deep breath in and out. Push your chest towards those knees and your belly up to the sky. Sway it side to side. Let's bring that left leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your left shoulder. Reaching that back knee to the back wall and still pushing your chest towards that back leg. Straighten that leg out. In for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And bring it all the way through to your right thumb. Low lunge. Right, let's bring this right arm all the way up. Take a look at those fingers. Bring it back down. Left arm all the way up. Bring it back down. Switch legs. Let gravity work. Those hips will sink by themselves. Left arm up. Right arm up. And both hands. Oh no, we've just got to switch legs again. Switch legs. Bring that left leg up. All right. Now both hands together in front of that left arm. Power up to high lunge. Reaching for the sky. Belly in. Up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm losing balance. 2, and 1. Awesome stuff. Let that back foot turn sideways. Warrior 2. Right, and let's take this right arm. Swing it around. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Try to keep that arm straight. We're going over the top and around. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Warrior 2. We're going to turn back to high lunge. Whoopsie. All right. Have that weight on that front foot before you turn your back foot. We're in high lunge. All right. Let's come down those side walls. Coming onto the inside of that left foot. Drop that right leg. Wiggle this left foot out to the edge. We're into lizard. Okay, let's put this hand on your left knee. Push it in and push it out. Push the knee to palm as you're bringing it in. and out, in and out, leave it out. And let's go down to lizard. No, honey, I can't play right now. Nope, that'll do. That'll do. Thank you. 3 breaths. No, that'll do. That'll do. Thank you. Down dog. Down doggy. All right, let's push back up. All right, wiggle this left foot into the center with your heel up. Okay. And your right hip is over top of your right knee in line. Push your booty back. All right, reach that right arm in front of you and bring the chest down. And breathe. Awesome stuff. Bring that foot back down. And let's just reach back and grab that right leg. You don't have to, you can just bend it. That's a big stretch as it is, right? And from there, we're going to go right back into plank. All right, so both hands on either side of that left foot. Come back to plank. Shoulders are pushed in, belly to your back. Plank twist to the right. Look at those fingers. Plank twist to the left. To chaturanga. Coming all the way down to the mat. Let's push your chest up. Let those hips relax. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Come all the way back down to the ground. And let's push the chest up. Relax those shoulders. Squeeze those chests together. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Go all the way back down. We're going back up to high plank. To downward dog. Go. Go on. Downward dog. Push your chest to those knees. And let's slowly walk those hands all the way back up to your feet. Bend those knees and roll all the way up. And roll those shoulders back. All right, let's get into snowbirds. Down on one knee. Lengthen that right leg out from your hip. Okay, arms come out. Okay, your rib cage is up, your core is engaged. Reach those arms from wall to wall. Awesome stuff. The outside of the foot is flat on the mat. Let's come down, touch down, and up a bit, and come across for 4, 3, belly in, 2, and 1, and wing dip. So we're touching down. We're going to come all the way up. Stay here. Reach down that right leg and up to the sky. Breathe. All right, and now 6 wing dips. 1, keep that core engaged. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And reach. And let's bring this left hand down on the mat and your right hand on your hip. And that leg comes up, toe pointing down. All right. And bring it up first. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And toe tap in the back, front. Heel tap on the other side of the mat. Close the hip. Your hand is right here. Feel it close. Open the hip. Close. Open. close, and open, and extend, belly to your back, and let's crunch. 1, bring that elbow to the inside of your knee and lengthen. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're doing 6, 5, and 6, and lengthen. And let's come all the way up to the other side. Left leg out from the hip, outer foot flat on the floor, belly to your back, touch down and up, and swipe to your nose and back for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and wing dips, touch down. We're going to stay here. Reach for the sky and down the leg. Look at those fingers way up there. Okay, we're ready. 6 wing dips, belly to your back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't done a Pilates stretch in a long time, it feels like. 5, 6, and bring that hand down. That top leg comes up, toe pointing down, hand on your hip. All right, and up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, -1, -2. We had to do 6. Toe tap, heel tap. Close the hip, open the hip. Feel it. Awesome. Lengthen and crunch it. Bring that belly to your back. Lengthen and crunch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and lengthen. And let's come all the way up. She's really trying to get me to play with her. We're going into tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, right? Belly to your back. We're going right into bird dog. Left arm, right leg, toe pointing down. Okay, try to have that leg straight, you know, straighter, right? The goal is for straight, belly to your back. We're holding for 5 breaths. Reach those arm and leg to the opposite walls. Awesome stuff. We're going to slide those limbs out to the side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring that hand down and leave that leg out to the side. Right? And we're going to do rainbow taps. Bring it all the way around to the other side, looking at that toe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And bring it all the way down. We're going to go right up to the other side. All right. So left up, right arm, left leg, belly to your back, and breathe. All right, we're going to slide those limbs out to the side and back. 1, 2, 3, belly to your back, and 4. Bring that hand down and rainbow taps all the way over. Look at the toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I forget, and 6, and bring that leg all the way down. Woo! And let's go into child's pose. Big breath in and out. Let's walk those hands over to the right and have 2 big deep breaths in and out. And walk those hands over to the left. Right cheek off a right heel. And breathe. Back to center. Let's drag those hands down the mat towards your knees as you're rolling your back, up your quads, and roll those shoulders back. And let's sit down on our mats. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, so your head's being pulled up to the sky. Oh my gosh, you're filthy dirty. All right, let's start shaking those legs. Just shake it while you're opening up your legs. Get up there on those sit bones. Right? All the way open, nice and open. No, that'll do. I don't know what's with the dogs today. This black and white dog is filthy. I can't even imagine this little one. Hey, go. Oh. All right, sorry, got a little sidetracked about their legs, how dirty they are. We're sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring our hands out in front. All right, your rib cage is up. Let's push those shoulders back. Okay, and we're going to take this right arm, swipe it all the way around back behind you, and your other one is pointing towards that foot. And again, try to have those arms straight. Try. That's the end goal. All right, sitting up nice and tall, we're going to come down to that leg. Breathe. Breathe again. Bringing your chest down to your leg. Then come all the way back up, and let's go to the other side. Come here and go, girls. Go. Get going. Come on. Go, 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 go. Okay, to the other side. Reach, Tessa off. Tessa, off. Right, and coming down. Go. You're filthy dirty. Go on outside. Go, outside. Breathing as you're going down, reaching for that leg. Back up. And let's come across to the other side and down. Nice big breath out and out again. Up and then twist across. Last one on the side. And back up. And let's come to center. Let's walk those hands out in front. Just breathe. Nice, slow breaths in and out. When you've gone as far as you can, so I want you to feel it, but no pain. Breathe again. and then just collapse down. Just let all your breath out and just relax wherever you may be. And let's push all the way back up again, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, we're going to wiggle these knees, these legs a little bit more closed. And then we're going to take this right leg, bring your foot to your inner thigh, sitting tall. Okay, I don't want you to lean this way. You're sitting nice and tall. All right, and let's just let this leg flop down. Your left foot is up towards the sky, and just put a little pressure on this leg. I'm doing pretty good. Sitting tall, let your head be pulled up to the sky, and breathe. And release. And let's bring that leg out. And we'll shake around both legs. And let's bring this. What do you have? Other foot into the inner leg. And again, we're sitting nice and tall. And just let this leg put a little pressure on, but you're still sitting tall. Awesome. And bring that leg down. Give a nice little shake through. Oh, she likes that. And we're going to do 3 crazies from here. So bring this leg in. We should have done that on each side. But anyways, really. Okay, your hand comes behind you. And we're going to do 3 crazies. So swipe that right, left arm all the way up. Really arch your back, looking way back at that finger. And come around. That's 1. 2. And 3. And let's just switch feet. Right? And all right. Good stuff. All right, let's sit with your legs straight in front of you. Roll those shoulders back. And again, belly in. Your head's being pulled up to the sky. All right, let's do a nice forward fold. So your arms are right up to the sky. You're going to belly in. You're going to walk those hands down the ceiling, down the wall. Start looking at your toes. Reaching for the wall in front of you. Breathe out. And breathe in and out. All right, hold at the last, wherever you can be in this pose without hurting, and then collapse it down and just start massaging your leg or your feet. Poke and prod. If you're on the bottom of your feet, poke and prod everywhere. Spread those toes apart. Scrunch them and open them. Pull them. Still breathing in and out. Awesome stuff. Oh, that feels good. I need a real good foot massage. Do they do them here in Kingston anywhere? I would love a good foot massage. All right. Let's just roll all the way up. Roll those shoulders back again. Bring those hands in front. Right shoulder height. Bring those shoulders down. Your belly's in. We're going to roll down 45. And we're going to take this right arm all the way back. Take a look at that hand and forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the other side, 1, 2, bring that belly to your back, 3, and 4. Okay, and both hands try to have those biceps by your ears, reaching for the sky. It's hard to keep those arms straight, as straight as you can be. 2, and most importantly, your belly to your back, 3, and 4. And let's just reach for your feet again. Slowly come up again, and we're going to roll all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae, onto the mat. Oh, and extend those arms behind you. Breathing in and out, reaching from wall to wall. Let's reach right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg, belly to the mat. Bring your arms to T. Knees come up above your hips. I don't want them closer to your chest or away from your knees, right above your knees, belly to the mat. And let's bring those knees over to the right, looking to the left. And place that hand on top of those knees. And breathe for 3. Oh. No. Lie down. And not on my mat. Big breath in and out. Bring those knees back up over top of your hips. And let's go to the other side. Bring that hand over on top of those knees for that added little stretch. And then come back up to center. And let's hug those knees and roll side to side. Feet come down to the mat. Have them about hip width apart. And fingertips to your heels. All right. And let's just do a nice little glute roll up. All right. So this is good for your pelvic floor. Let's grab that blueberry with your cheeks. And we're going to roll up to high bridge, as high as you can go. And roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing that lower back to the mat. Release the blueberry. Pick the blueberry back up. We're going to roll all the way back up again. You can probably go a little higher this time. You still have that blueberry. And roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, belly to your back to get that lowest ones. And release. Let's take this right foot over top of your left leg. Open up that knee. And then bring that knee into your belly button. Your left palm is going to be on the inside of that right knee. Push the knee to palm and then open up that knee, keeping that resistance. And repeat. It's flossing. It's not holding any position, right? For 3, push the knee to palm, open it up and back. Awesome. And then let's grab behind that left knee. Okay, and you got the letter number 4. Pull that left knee into your left shoulder. Your left heel is in front of your left knee. It's all one straight line. Pull and push out with that right. Oh dear, this is tight. Pull and push out with that right elbow. This one we're holding. And release. And repeat. Pull and push. And release. And bring those legs all the way down to the mat. Give a nice little shakeroo. And we're going to do the same thing to the other leg. So left foot over your right knee. Open up that knee. Then bring that knee into your belly button. And your right palm is on the inside of that left knee. Push the right palm. Push the left knee into your right palm, keeping that resistance and opening it up and back. Breathing in and out. Knee to palm and move it in and out. And then let's grab behind that right knee, pull it in, push out with that left knee, left elbow, making sure everything's lined up, knee to shoulder, heel in front of knee, pull, push, and release. And we'll do that again. Pull, push out, and release. And let's bring those knees into your chest for a nice hug and roll. Let's hug our left knee and lengthen our right. All right, hug and lengthen. Belly to the mat. And switch. Lengthen. And switch. And switch. And then bring those legs all the way down and your hands overhead. Scrunch over to one side of the mat. You're lengthening your bellies to the mat. We're going to roll right over onto our bellies. And we're going to do Superman holding for 3. Looking straight down at the mat. Lengthen your arms and legs. Belly to the back. And let's go up for 1, 2, 3, and down. You're lengthening from wall to wall, going up. 1, 2, 3, and down. One more. Up. 1, 2, 3, and down. Let's bring your hands to your shoulders. Push all the way up and into child's pose again. Just sway side to side. Let's drag those knees down, those hands down the mat toward your knees. Up your quads, belly to the back. Roll those shoulders. 1, 2, and 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. And let's sit onto our mats cross-legged. My sweetie. That'll do. You stay off. Yo. She's getting big, eh? You're getting better too. She's getting much better every day. She gets a little better. All right. So we're sitting up nice and tall. All right. Put a little pressure on those knees. And let's take this left arm over your right knee, head being pulled up to the sky. Look behind. 2 breaths. All the way across to the other side. Again, your head's being pulled up to the sky. Look behind. Relax those legs. And come back to center. Both soles of your feet together, bring them in. Open up those legs. and bring those legs out in front. Just give them a nice little shakaroo. Your rib cage is up. You're sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders are back and down where they should be. All right, we're going to take this, your chin, and bring it over to your right shoulder. And breathe. Coming all the way across to the other shoulder. Keep those shoulders where they are. Come back to center. Now we're going to take our right ear. Shoulders don't move. Your right ear over to your right shoulder. Staying here. Okay, bring those eyeballs all the way up to the sky. Have a little look up to the sky. Now have a little look down to the ground. Back to center and come back. And let's go to the other side. All right. So right, left ear to left shoulder. Make sure you're breathing. Nice, easy breaths in and out. Looking up. You'll feel the stretch higher in your neck. And look down. And you'll feel it across your trap. Back to center. And bring that head back to center. Let's draw 3 circles with your nose, nice and big. 2 and 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn lengthwise on the mat. We're going to do 3 rock and rolls to ragdoll. 1, 2, and 3. Coming up to ragdoll. Just hang here. Awesome stuff. Let's soft bend in those. Oh, sorry. No, let's hug those knees and legs. Hug them and love them. Say thank you so much, legs, for letting me do everything I can do and will be doing. And now soft bend in those knees. Wiggle those arms, belly to your back, and pulse it up so that you're going to get every vertebrae going up that spine. Come on, concentrate. And roll those shoulders back and jump it out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. High fives. Have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully it's as gorgeous as it has been. And we'll see you on Monday.